All right, hey, Pastor Tim, and I'm doing a little bit of a review of GroupMe. GroupMe is built by Microsoft, and it uses Skype video audio technology to create basically a hub for people to come together and chat in a group, which basically is what um, GroupMe is. Well, let's just take a look at it. So if you look at the basic structure, you have post. You can. One of the things I really like about GroupMe is it has the option to create a poll, so you could poll people with multiple choice questions. This is good for games. If you wanted to do like a quiz, Bible Jeopardy, things like that, you can do multiple choice and give out prizes. It's just something you could do. You can create an event that people can RSVP to. That could be like our live streams on Sunday nights. Media search is kind of cool. You can do gifts. One of the things I like about it is you can do not just a Giphy, um, but you can make it into a meme. So you can take and go. So you could take that and go like that, and then you can share it with everybody in the group. I wonder why it's doing that. Oh, there we go. My computer's running a little slow tonight for some reason, but it has nothing to do with the app. All right, so now you can send it. And basically, it looks something like right here, like this. So you can create a meme besides just a Giphy. You can give it whatever you want. That's kind of just something that's an extra little thing there, which you can see. It's kind of interesting. So that's that. So there's plenty of things you can do on here. You can share photos and documents. So last night we discussed the importance of having people be able to video and audio chat in the space that you determine. So, for instance, if we were in a prayer request room right now, which we don't have yet, we can create one. You would be able to see everything you're seeing right here, Giphy files, everything. And if I wanted to go live, which I could real easily in here by just starting a call, and then I could, just use my cam. There I am. And then if I wanted to take and make this so that this is a desktop. So what you can do is you can see over here you got the show participants. If I do that, it makes it so it's a little bit better. Now if I just go was going to show you this, and I can't remember how I did it. You can also present your screen, so you can screen share in here. There it is. There it is. See, now I'm over here, right here. You can see it. So I'm chatting, as you can see, in the same place that you can chat and do Giphies and everything else. So that, and you can screen share. So you can basically do everything in here. So this would be a great tool for Bible studies, chatting. And the great thing is this is a chat messenger, so that it's built to work on your phone. But right now I'm using desktop. You can use it on your desktop. You can join the up here if you were just basically coming into it. You can join it real easily, this conference. So we can video, audio, and all of that in one space, and it checks all the boxes of everything we said last night that we really needed. The core features of what we need is the ability to communicate in real time with each other in video, audio chat, and then also to have the tools that we need to function in this, to be able to show the prayer request, to be able to do Bible studies with graphs and charts and do multimedia stuff. I mean, you could do everything in here because of the screen share. Most everything we could still use Watch Together for just multimedia nights and whatnot. But we also have Mozilla and other apps that we can use, Cosme, for those types of things as well. Now, if I was to use this, this is the way it looks on the desktop on a phone. It looks very similar. You can use it on Android, Apple. You can use it on a tablet. You can get an app for it, and it works. It's designed to work on mobile. And it's the desktop was an afterthought, but it works really good, as you can see. Now you do get a URL that you will get when if I send you. You can either join it with a QR code. You can join it with the link, just clicking on it, and it's a simple, you can log in with an email. You can use social media accounts or your phone number. So there's a number of ways to do this. Think WhatsApp, think Facebook Messenger. This is exactly this is Microsoft's version of it. It's kind of like Teams, except without all the businessy stuff. This is for, they actually designed this for students in campuses and things, but you can use it for any purpose. I've been sitting on this app for 5 years, haven't used it. I've toyed with it a few times, thought about using it, but the more that we've homed in on what our actual um, core features are, what we need, basically to run our ministry. This, like I said, is basic, as simple and as basic as it is. It really does check all the boxes. You can do a lot with this, even though it's very simple. It's it's got, with the audio and video chatting, and then you have the ability to create topics, which would be basically a topic is a forum. So here I've shared a document, and you can see that what is going on with that. Oh, there it is, right there. There it is. Okay. Oh, it's up here. Sorry. So if it'll open in Word, and now you can see the document. So yeah, if we're doing a Bible study, all of that kind of stuff, you can view these documents really easily. And so basically you got articles, blogs, everything in one application. I'm going to shut this one off. So as you can see, proofs of Christianity, you got My computer right now is very slow. But yeah, you could literally. Man, wow, that's really slow. It must be something going on. Um, hmm, Not sure why it's doing that. Let me try to refresh the app. Okay, let's see. Now let's try it again. There we go. So you can see the video will play in the app, right in the app, and you can. This is a scientific study on biblical uh, proofs of Christianity. So we can do a number of things. This extends out our. This is where Skype. You can basically just do video and audio chat, and that's it. Or this is where GroupMe really extends itself out with these topics and blogs, and now you have the ability to share media and files and have it all into these um, this channel, and it gives you the ability to host all kinds of content. Do you believe in Jesus? Is another. This is the testimony of Ernest Borgnine seeing Jesus. He talks about it and this discusses it. So there's a ton of things we can do with this app. Even though it's a very simple app, it has more functionality than Skype and WhatsApp and the other things because it allows you to have these forums and posting. I haven't decided yet how I want to use this. I just want to use it straight up as a website, and maybe just get a link, uh, redirect a link to this so that because it basically has a URL link, even though it's not really a website, it's a messenger app, but it does have some sort of a URL, and I think it's permanent so that when people click on it, they will go here and not anywhere else. If that's the case, then we may want to think about using it straight up as a website for right now. We just really need a place to get everybody together on one page, on one app, so that we can have communication. And this is great because it'll notify you, no problem there. Push note if you get the app, which you're going to be pushed to get the app with this because it is a mobile first app type technology. You do have to. I don't know if you have to give your phone number. If you just use your email, I'm not sure, but you can have up to 10,000 people in a group. I know that's crazy, right? But anyway, this thing will do a lot, of things. And with the polls and all the different, events and things that you could do, and just everyday conversations, posting, clicking on something if something catches your interest and you want to share it with everybody, you can share it in here. I mean, there's the main chat. Um, we can create more rooms if we need to. I mean, we obviously are going to create more rooms. We're going to create a prayer center and all that. But if you like it, come on and test it out. If you like it, is this something that you would use? Is this something that you'd want to be a part of? I think right now, because of Mighty Networks not really meeting all of the needs that we have for audio and video, I don't think it's an option for us. It doesn't do what we need it to do. I mean, if I wanted to just have a YouTube style video chat, we already have that. But you know, if it's not meeting all of our needs, then it's not going to be something that we should pursue. And I'm going to say that it isn't going to meet our needs because it's kicking us out of the spaces which were intended to be used. And I don't see how a space is doing us any good if we can't video and audio chat in it. So I decided, and just, because I didn't realize that at the time that I was setting it up again, that I figured there would be a way that we could do that. And Circle did that, and it had that capacity, and that's why Circle, I think, when it comes to audio video, was better, but the mobile was terrible. However, this app has it all. It checks all the boxes. The mobile is because it's built on mobile infrastructure technology. It's going to be good. It's going to work. It's going to hold up, and you're going to be able to have direct messaging. You're going to be able to get notifications so that you'll know when somebody's chatting in here. It's going to be a lot like Discord. Um, I don't know. You can set your notifications on Discord. I don't think I get any notifications hardly at all because I don't have it turned on. But if you want to be informed, if you want to stay in the loop, you can get the notifications for this, and it will ping your phone um, quite regularly, and you'll be able to know how to adjust your notifications to just getting the ones that maybe are more important and relevant to you. However, I think we should know what's going on as admins and people that are going to be running it. And I do believe you can have admins on here, but this is a very simple infrastructure. It's a chat that has exceptionally good features for, what, like I said, for what little that it is. It's a tiny app. It doesn't run a whole lot of things, but what it does, it's packed with a punch because it allows you to communicate on so many different levels with the blogging and the topics and forums. I haven't figured out yet if it's going to work for using FeedSpot. We may have to still have some kind of a blog system with a URL for that. I'll have to figure that out later. But um, I'm looking at this web builder that's a one page deal where it allows you to have, like, you could create like an app link for this discussion messenger system, and then we could have, maybe if that has the ability to create forums or blogs on it, and using that kind of a minimal website builder type technology, so it's not like 15 pages of a website, and then with a chat app. We don't want that, but a one page deal where maybe it has a URL attached to it so that we could send those FeedSpot blogs out. We might have to look into that. But at any rate, I think if you're just looking at something that's going to check all the boxes of what we need, um, then I think this app does it. And it's a private community. It's, unlike Discord, which is a public community. And sometimes when you're running your own app and you want to do it in your own app, not on an app where you have competing sites and competing, servers and things like that. So I think that also checks a box, because otherwise we would just use Discord for everything. But I don't like that, having, to compete with other servers and things when you're trying to build your audience. That's a difficult thing. And so I don't, that's why, I think that we're better off having our own privatized community. Now, there is discovery within this, and people can, if you want them to, they can find, you can be public and be in a search engine where people can find you. And we would want to benefit from that, because you never know, we might get a few people randomly from it. And that's fine. I'm all for that. So anyway, let me know what you think of the app. Get signed up for it. Like I said, I think I posted a couple of ways already with the QR code, or just click the link. It's a simple join. It takes about 3 minutes and you're in the app. It's not long. It's not hard. If you want to use your social media, if you want to use an email, if you want to use your phone number, however you want to log in and sign in. I think it does ask for your phone number though to verify your account, but they don't use your phone number. They don't share it. It's just for verification purposes only, to verify that you are an actual person and not a robot. So don't worry about that. If you want to, do this app, let me know. Join it. Right now, I'm going to keep it very minimal and simple so that people can get in here and check it out. There's also another option here, is that you can sync people from your phone contacts. Like if you have people on your phone that you want to quickly invite them here, you can invite people that way. You can also invite people from Facebook and Twitter with just a link. So it's a very easy way to get people. It's Microsoft, so they've made it so it's very shareable. And if you have a Microsoft ID and you want to use that, you can use it to log in here, just like you can with Skype or Teams or any of those Microsoft type products. You can get in here relatively easy, and it is what it is. But I think it's a good app. I think it could help us. I think we could maybe have a good solid place to meet and get everybody in a team, in a group, coming together. And then we're still going to be using our outreach, and starting in June, hopefully FeedSpot will start getting on there and getting new people, and hopefully by the will of God we'll start seeing a great number of people coming in, and this app will handle a lot of traffic. That's another, check that box. It can handle it, because who knows, we may end up getting inundated with people depending on and I like this because it does feel like it's your own app, even though it's built on somebody else's network. It does have the feeling like, yeah, this is our app. This is and that's a good thing, because you kind of have your own brand, your own, whatever. So it can work. It can work. Let's give it a shot. Try it out. Maybe we get in here and find out it doesn't work that well. Maybe the mobile sucks. Who knows? But we got to try things out. We need to have a home. We need to have a place. And if something's not checking all the boxes, let's not waste our time with it. Let's move on and get to the point where we're actually able to do what we need to do. And once we start getting people, once we start getting regulars again, and people are enjoying this, and they're coming in, and the ministry's taking off again, and we're seeing people saved, and we're seeing people discipled, then we can talk about building our own app. We can talk about building our own identity on the web. But right now we need help. We don't have the money to spend on thousands of dollars on video and audio. And that's the hardest part of this, is trying to find something that we can actually all get together on. As you've seen how difficult that is. We always end up with that. Seems to be the missing link of all of our projects, is we never can seem to sync up the video and audio. It's always a problem, always has been. But using something like this, it's already a sure thing, makes it a lot easier, doesn't it? And we can all get together and enjoy that. All right, God bless. We'll see you. I'll be sharing this video, and then you guys I'll put a link in here for the QR. I guess that's probably the easiest way with your phone to join it. And we'll see you on the app. God bless.